Because I'm like the worst person ever. I haven't made a video in a while, so that's what this video is, and I'm sure you noticed the obvious things, such as the haircut and the lack of painted nails, which you now notice using my hands before around, and the shaving. But the reason for all this is actually I had to cut my hair for a job interview, and my hair wasn't long enough to go all the way back into a ponytail. I could get most of it back. There'd be a couple strands that would fall forward and just didn't look right and wouldn't work for the interview. So obviously, can't paint my nails going into an interview and you're trying to get a job, presenting as male for the time being, blah 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 blah, so forth. On the plus side though, I got the job, so that's a bonus. Um, the updates I want to actually talk about are stuff, group by things like personal stuff with my dad and me had a falling out because he has a long history of pill abuse, pain pills, sleeping pills, so forth, and actually, going to get kind of deep personal with you guys here, hope you don't mind. That was my entire childhood with my dad locked away in a room, messed up on pills and ignoring me. So that's something I'm used to. But in recent years, he got sober, was doing really, really well for years, and then literally just earlier this year, maybe 2, 3 months ago. I'm trying to think how long it was. I don't even know anymore. But me and him had this falling out because while my stepmom was in the hospital, I would give him his pills, and she told me to give him only a certain amount of certain things. One night he asked for a sleeping pill, and I don't like giving him those because they mess him up immediately. The sleeping pills are the worst pills he takes because they immediately fuck him up. So anyway, he took that, threw it up. He wanted another half. We had a bit of a fight about that. Eventually I gave him the other half, and he threw that half up too and wanted more. I told him no, so he decided his plan instead was to go to a lockbox we kept the pills in and just break it up and take it out. And I told him when he did that, I'm like, you do this, Dad, me and you aren't going to have a relationship. It's not going to be anything for us. We can't do this. Because it's already a strained relationship for me being transgendered, which is not something my dad understands, not something he approves of, not something he wants, but tough shit. Life's life. So that kind of fueled that, so we haven't really gotten along that great in a couple months. My stepmom died in August, which happened. I mean, it sounds cold to say, but we kind of all knew it was happening because her health was really bad. She didn't bother taking care of herself, so it was bound to happen. It's sad and unfortunate, but it happened. And so me and my dad were having issues because he wants to have a conversation that I don't want to. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to be home. I don't want to talk to him. We're gone most of the time in the house, and I feel bad about that because my dog's back there, who you see in the window, kind of behind the toilet paper, right? Can I do this on camera? Right there. That's my dog. But she misses me, and I'm gone most of the time, and it sucks. That I miss her, and I don't want to be gone, but I don't want to be around my dad. I can't do that. But on the plus side, I think I mentioned getting the job. Hopefully, I believe I'm getting the job. They made it sound like I had the job. So hopefully soon I can move out like I want to do and get out of here and be done with my dad and the rest of the family. I say family because my family and I have never been close, and my stepmom's family and me have never been close. They've never really gave two shits about any of us. So that's kind of that, It is what it is. But otherwise, in terms of that, like my important actual transition stuff, my hormones testosterone block is still the same. Like dosage, like my hormones are still same dosage. Testosterone block is still the same dosage. That's because my doctor doesn't see me again until November. So maybe November it'll change. But the main point of this video was to give you guys this quick update as to what I've been doing the last couple of months, why there hasn't been videos. Besides the fact that the nature of this channel is kind of a slower nature channel, so it's going to go slower because you're documenting someone changing their life. That takes time. Let's mention those changes and to tell you that I want to go through and redo the older videos, which is sort of like 3 of them, but only one of them actually has any like value. So at some point I want to go back through and re-record that one. I might do that now or immediately after this. I don't know how soon that's going to be done, but I want to do that because I'm still kind of new to this whole talking to the camera and trying to get my thoughts in order and not mess them up. It's still new to me. So when I told that story the first time, while the details were, when I recall me telling, well, factually accurate, they were kind of jumbled and messed around and like didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I want to redo that one, and then eventually, and then from there we can go future topics. Like picking your desired name, or if you're male or female, working on your voice, because obviously I haven't done any voice work yet, but I need to because there's no way this is going to cut it. And addressing any questions, all one of you, has, I don't know anymore. Excuse me, that's burped on camera, I'm gross. But if there's any like topics you want to see or questions you want to ask or anything you want me to address in some kind of fashion or way, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing with this video, but I want to get it out there. And I think that's kind of it, actually. So, until next video, or get here back, or whatever the case may be, until next time, I guess. That sounds like a sign-off that shouldn't be a sign-off. Just never be a sign-off here.